Strong, determined to reach my full potential. So the irony, this ain't coincidental. See, when you truly know your worth, you make it work. And your roots just a reminder that you started to the dirt and the God. Yeah. Yeah, and the God.
Hey everybody, John Newman, and thank you for joining us for the very first episode of Welcome to the Machine. You know, this has been a long journey to try and create this podcast, and I toyed around with so many different names, and I came up, and obviously when I came up, you know, I had a name, and I would ask, 20 people's opinion on it. And I came up with something called Welcome to the Machine, so I decided to obviously ask other people for their opinion. And what I got back was quite fascinating. And everyone asked me, Welcome to the Machine, what does that mean? And I would ask the question, well, what does that mean to you? And then they would say back to me, well, clearly the machine has some sort of symbolic meaning. What I found was everyone had their own definition for what the machine was. And when I realized that Welcome to the Machine resonated with people and everyone had their own meaning, I knew it was perfect. See, because we're all on our own journey. We all have our own past, our own history, our own programming that's in us from the experiences that we've had all of our life. So everybody has a different meaning for what the machine is. What we're going to be doing here with this podcast is defining what the machine is for different people. We're going to be defining what fulfillment is. See, the way that I look at it, and I've traveled the world and I've spoken to a lot of different people at various stages of quote-unquote success and what that is, what I found, though, was everybody's searching for one thing, and that one thing truly is fulfillment. I've spoken with billionaires that may have financial success, but they're not fulfilled. And I've spoken to people that are broke, but they wake up every single day and they're happy. That's what we're searching for. We're searching for fulfillment. And this podcast, we're going to interview people from around the world that are living truly abundant and fulfilled lives. How did all this start? My search for meaning, purpose, and fulfillment may have started when I was 18 years old. I got a phone call from my grandmother. I was at my girlfriend's house having dinner. And my grandmother called and said that my mother's fiance had just shot himself. So here I am. I'm 18 years old. I'm having spaghetti at my girlfriend's house. I'm a senior in high school. It's supposed to be one of the best years of my life. And now I've got to go home to someone that just shot themselves. My mom's sitting there going, she's hysterical, obviously. And I've got two younger siblings, my two younger brothers. And they're crying, and I'm sitting here as an 18-year-old like, what's going to happen next? So maybe that's where this journey started. Or maybe it started when I was at 7 years old. My parents got divorced, and I remember that day very vividly. Or maybe it was 10 when my mom, in her second marriage, married an alcoholic. Wasn't a pretty relationship there. Maybe it was in my early teens when I lost two siblings. Or maybe it was my late teens or 20s, and at that point in time, I was struggling with addiction myself. Or maybe it was when I was academically dismissed from college twice. Or maybe it was when I lost my first child. Or maybe it was when my first business failed. Or maybe, just maybe, it was when my mother was diagnosed with cancer. And my mother told me that she had to start dying before she could start living. See, what she realized in those dying days was that she had followed a traditional path of life. She went to school. She got a good job. She tried to find a good marriage, which she tried that 4 times. None of them really worked out, but that's a whole nother story. Stay tuned for that one. But after she was diagnosed with cancer, she realized that she had spent all of her life trying to live a traditional model. Go to school, go to work, one day I'll retire and do what I actually love to do. Unfortunately, somebody else had different plans for her, and she never got to see those retirement days. That hurts. See, we don't know how much time we have. We're all going to die. We don't know when. And as I've traveled around the country and spoken to people, I've seen patterns that people are looking for this thing called fulfillment, but they're looking for it in all the wrong places. They think that it's going to be the Ferrari or the Lambo or money in the bank, or they're searching for fulfillment a lot of times from material possessions or financial resources, or they're searching for it through drugs, through alcohol, through sex, because they're truly not fulfilled themselves. I've been on this journey. I'm continuing on this journey. Even though I've had all these bad things that have happened, they're just part of my journey. See, I did go on to graduate from high school. I eventually graduated from college. I got a great job as a stockbroker out of college. I launched a real estate investment company, and later I created multiple successful businesses. I've been married for 19 years. I've got 3 awesome kids, and I'm on the board of directors for a nonprofit. I also get the phenomenal opportunity to mentor millennials across the country. But I'm still searching. I'm still on that journey towards fulfillment, because at the end of the day, that's what I want to be about. I can't take the money with me. I can't take the cars with me. I want to leave it all on the table. I want to be fulfilled every single day. So we're looking for those individuals that are living that day every single day. They wake up every single day fulfilled. Yeah, we have bad days. Everybody has bad days. But we wake up fulfilled every day. Because in my mind, the person that can wake up fulfilled every single day is the wealthiest person on earth. What you can expect from this podcast, you can expect it to be real. I've just shared with you. I got a lot of skeletons in my closet, but fortunately for you guys, you're going to hear about all the train wrecks. You're going to hear about all the baggage. I didn't want to get up here and create a podcast about how I'm successful or how I can launch a real estate investment company, because in my mind, that's all bullshit. Nobody cares. I want to keep it real with this podcast, and we're looking for other people that want to keep it real. They're okay airing out the trials, the tribulations, the journey that they've gone on towards finding fulfillment. Sometimes that might mean that it's not about money. I met a street performer in Las Vegas. He's sitting there beating on some drums, and people are walking by, laughing, pointing their fingers at him. The parents are walking by saying, "Hey, little Johnny, this is why you want to go to college, because, if you don't go to college, you're going to end up like this guy." I took the time to pull him over and say, "Hey, listen, what's up? First off, you do a pretty good job beating on these buckets, so I give you credit for that." I gave him $20 and I said, "Can I have a conversation with you?" And the interesting thing happened. He said that's all he's ever wanted to do. All he ever wanted to do was be a street performer, make people smile. He doesn't make a lot of money, but he loves what he does every single day. The funny thing is, some of the people that are walking by, they've got their 9-to-5 jobs. They're walking down the street. Maybe they take their one vacation a year to Las Vegas. And when they go home from Las Vegas, they're going back to that job that they hate, maybe to the wife that they don't even really like. So they're waking up every day upset. And they're laughing at the guy beating on the buckets, who's waking up every day with a smile on his face. Who's the crazy one? So we're going to go find those people. We're going to go find the crazy ones. The crazy ones that actually might just have it figured out and are living fulfilled, abundant lives every single day. I don't care whether you're broke or you're a billionaire. If you're waking up every single day and you're fulfilled, we want to talk to you. We want to seek you out. And if you're looking to live a fulfilled life, seek us out. Follow us on Facebook Live. Look for John Newman or Newmanites. Because see, we're on this mission, we're on this journey together to find other people that are living fulfilled lives. Together, maybe you're going to hear that somebody else had train wrecks like I had train wrecks in my life. But every one of those train wrecks are leading me closer to waking up fulfilled every single day. So hey, follow us. Once again, it's Facebook Live, John Newman, Newmanites. Look for us as we're coming to your neighborhood or your city. If you know someone that's waking up fulfilled every single day, have them follow us because we want to talk to them. We want to talk to you. We want to know what you're doing on this journey towards fulfillment. You know, it means a lot to me that you've given up a portion of your day, you know, on your journey towards fulfillment to listen to this podcast. You know, if you're listening to this on iTunes, it would mean the world to me. It means so much to subscribe. You know, give us a great review. You can check us out on YouTube and watch the live editions of Welcome to the Machine. Once again, if you like it, subscribe. If you have a comment, I don't care whether it's a good comment, a bad comment. If you want to see something differently, if you have a guest that you want us to put on the show, just drop us a comment and keep it really real. Because I'm going to be raw, guys. This is going to be a raw series here. You can also find us on Instagram, on Twitter, on Snapchat, at Newmanites. That's NEWMANITES. So, hey everybody, once again, thank you. It means the world to me that you're here. And this is John Newman, and welcome to the machine.
Always heard that anything is possible, and now I believe. Look where I'm from and where I'm at, man, it's a blessing to me. Feel like the rose that grew from the concrete. Here in the garden. Yeah. Here in the garden. Yeah. Here in the garden.